GingerGM.
Okay, so where are we? Sensible check. And Kissan, you're trying to fool me with your username. Okay, we're going to go E5 against Sensible. Okay, Sandsbrook, you're next. So there we are. We're in Sandsbrook. There we go, Sandsbrook. And now we have Mayday Mike. Hello, Mayday Mike. Handshake coming your way. And then we have, oh, I don't want to pronounce that. I'm just going to find it. There we go, sir. Okay, right. Let me make sure I play some moves. I'm going to play some different... Okay, make sure I play a move on every board so I don't time out. Like I say, it's a little bit hectic start, but it will chill out. It will. You have to play a move. Okay, where were we? Where were we? I can't even speak. Zerpet. We're in Zerpet. Okay, let's go for REG. Looks like you're doing this well, people. REG, 1, 2, 3. Off we go. I see you're playing a rated game, 1, 2, 3. Naughty, naughty. Okay, knight, and now more. Oh, you guys have done this very well. Tax loss. We're in. Okay, I think that's everyone. I think that is everyone. Now let me just get a move on every board before we continue. And do we have a move? No, I've got to play a move there. Okay, so I played a move there, played a move there, there. I haven't played a move. Play a move, Simon. Okay, let's just check the list. There. I haven't played a move. Play a move. This is quite complicated to start. I hope it bloody chills out. Okay, let's check in. We had play a move, and then we're in. Then we're in. That's a position. Okay, why can't that's a game? Okay, now let me just see, because it gets quite confusing. As soon as we start going, it is okay. Here, I want to play a move. But every time I try to play a move, it doesn't let me play a move. What's going on there? Did someone just play 1A6 against me? The cheek. The bloody cheek. Okay, I think we're in. I think we're in. Way. Okay. So, I'm going to get rid of some stuff now. And we're going to put the list of players. And then we're ready to rock and roll. So, good luck, everyone. If you beat me, you do win a free DVD. I think we'll just keep it at 15 for now. It's already a little bit hectic. Well, I say that. I mean, yeah, let's go 15. So these are the people I'm playing against. And, okay, well, I'll tell you what. If you are a subscriber to my channel and I know you, then you can... I'll take another couple of people in. But I can't promise you'll get a game. But you have to be a subscriber. What's the penalty for any engine user? They have to grow a beard like mine, which I think is a pretty serious penalty. Okay, anyway... let me. I won't be able to look at the chat so much until it chills out. So I'm going to play some moves. So let me get some moves on the board quickly, and let's rock and roll. And then it will get a little bit easier later on. King's Gambit's all round. Oh, we'll do that gambit. I don't know, French defence there. This one we'll take there. Here we're going to go English. Here we are going to go. Oh, dare I do? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go here. This one, oh, good move by Johnny Dangerous. Counter-attacking in the middle. Off we go, Harry, old boy. And this position, King's Gambit. No one wants it. This one, a Black Lion. Let me just get a couple of moves on the board. Look at the cheek of this move. Who the hell do you think you are? Tony bloody Miles? Do you? You think you're Tony Miles? You think you're Tony Milesing me up? The cheek of such a move there. Yeah, but okay. Cheers to that move. Hope you're having a beer as well. What's with this E4, E5 stuff? Okay, here we're gonna. I'm just gonna get the opening stage out of the way. What's happened here? I don't. Oh, I'm playing Kissan. Okay, Kissan. Who I used to teach Kissan. A lovely guy. Hello to Kissan if you're listening, watching. And I'm already thinking, what do I play here? I've forgotten my theory. I'm just gonna push on. This position, I've got it the other way round. I am getting really confused. Okay, can I take there? Against Judy Rude. Hello, Judy Rude. Judy Rude is Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Great name, Charlie. I know a very nice cat called Charlie. Okay, we'll take that one. This one, let's play a weird King's Gambit. How about that? Is that playable? Okay, this one we'll whip off the centre. By the way, I'm going for 15 out of 15 today. I'm not taking any prisoners. Okay, we're going to go Mora Gambit here. And this position is typical English. I'm just going to play the little reserved game on that one. And now we're going to go dragon, because I love a bit of dragon. Here, boo! Did my opponent really take there? Oh, dearie. Exchange French. You know what I think about that, people. Okay, we'll do it. We'll just have to beat you quickly, punish you. This one is for Aldo. Hello, Aldo. I see you're in the chat. We are playing Hammersmith. We have to do one of these against Battersea. Cheers, by the way. I will catch up on the chat in a little bit. I think we've still got room for a couple other people. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you can come in and give me a game. Like a couple of you. If I get a chance to accept you, I will. Now, what am I doing here? I'm going to do this move. And look at this, the St. George. This is, yeah, Aldo's really happy to see this. Now, can we play this move? Doubtful. Okay, here, I've sacked a pawn, but I'm trying to open up the Harry file. What on earth is going on here, man? What is this absolute madness? Okay, let's not lose my queen. It's always a good idea. And here, Kisan has played this move. Now, I'm going to just develop. I know I'm a pawn down, but I've got this little wedge in the middle of the board. Here, I'm going to take the centre. Here, we have a Grand Prix player. I used to play this as white. Very good opening. The Exchange French, the grown variation. Okay, what are we going to do here? I will sort my beard out. It's not all about the beard. All right. Look, just for you, we'll put it over here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that lovely beard. Is that better? Okay, good. I'm glad we clarified that. I'm glad we clarified that. Look, it's locked down. What's going on? I don't know. Okay, what am I playing here? I am playing. It's going to get in the way of my beard, though. That's the only problem with the beard. This one. Okay, here, normal position. Let's develop. We have the Exchange French from my opponent playing a more aggressive variation. So let's bring out the pieces quickly. We have the Moragambit. Okay, quick win here, hopefully. Here, a little bit of perk action. We have the Black Lion with Bishop here, which I don't think is the best way, but it's okay. Now, I don't know anything about this, but Aldo keeps telling me I have to learn E5. And you know what? I'm with you, Aldo. I'm actually thinking this is the way to go. Learn E5. So I might have to do that at some point. Let's do the mainline dragon. Here, what are we doing? Develop. What has happened here already? I'm confused. I need a sip of beer. That feels better. Okay. What about this one? Oh, where did that pawn go? Did I push it a little bit too far there? Now Kisan has gone for a cheeky check there. So we're going to play pawn there. Now here, I feel that is the normal move, but I can't remember my theory, so I'm just going to stop his bishop coming in. There's castle. This position, I remember I have looked at before, but let's give a check, because Patzer sees a check. And now we have the Moro with my opponent going here, so I'm going to open up the centre. Everyone's playing very quickly against me. Give me a chance to get my breath. Okay, can we get funky here? Get the funk. Get the funk. Maybe not. And let's take the pawn. Okay, let's just take a chill second. Actually, my beard's getting in the way. I'm gonna put it back into some lovely little style now. Oh yes, lovely. There we go. Look at that. It could be sculptured by Leonardo da Vinci. This gem of a beard. Okay. Right. Blunderbolt says, "Hi Simon, I live in Hammersmith. How have I never heard of Hammersmith Chess Club?" Well, I honestly don't know. Where do you play Hammersmith? I think they play at the Chelsea club. It's in Chelsea somewhere. I heard it's pretty bloody swish, and they have a bar. So I'm going to be going along there to do a chat at some point. So yeah, get yourself over there. Aldo's saying, "Of course you need to learn E5." Yeah, I will do when I can be bothered to learn anything. At some point. Sadie Lee is saying, "My God, look, it's better now. Sculptured by a great artist." Or me, more like. The beard is glorious. I like the beard. It's only a bit of fun. Who cares? You know. Duffy the dog. Hello to Duffy the dog. Hi, Duffy. Says, what's up with a beard? Well, it's on its way. It's growing. Okay, now, what do we do next? The mods... I don't know what's going on with the mods. I probably need to change that at some point, but let's not do that now, eh? Okay, here. Well, I'm going to give a... No, do I give a check? No, I probably don't. Let's take that one. Okay, now back to playing some chess. Well, this move... Or do I go h3? Let's kick that bishop away. I'm going to play c6, which is a normal plan. Here, I'm confused already. Is my opponent going to take there and go check over here? That's his plan. So if I go d4, he's going to take. Queen here, check here, g3, take here. It's a bit naughty of him. So I'm just going to go bishop here, which I hope doesn't fall for any of those shenanigans. Now, this position I'll develop. Okay, he doesn't even want to take my sacrificial pawn. Let's build up the centre. Here, d3 I play, I think. I can't remember. Here, d5 looks alright. This one, we see a little bit of a looseness over there. So we're coming in to take it down. Take it down to the Paradise City. I see someone saying my beard is like Samson's beard. Well, that may be true. It's like Samson's beard, but the opposite. I've been playing terrible since I've had a beard, so it's maybe like Samson's evil beard. It's the reverse story of Samson's beard. It actually makes you lose. That's my excuse. It's all my bloody beard. I did once. I was actually born without a beard. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Maybe it will be chopped off at one day in the future. Who knows? Who knows? So what's going on there? Wait, does he choke his opponents? I think you're talking about the hopefully the poker game choker. A rather unfortunate name, that one. It has to be said. It does have a rather unfortunate name. Okay, well, how am I getting caught? Why am I not moving? This is the question. Okay, so what should I do here? I think my knight should go to b6. Let's do that. Okay, this position. I guess here is okay. Here, taking. This one, interesting. Castles. Well, can I go over here? Oh no, I've looked at this position. No, let's go b5. I remember b5 being a good move there. This position, I think I'm going to have to castle, get my king safe. Here, I'm guessing we develop. This position, let's just sneak the queen back. Here, I think this is an idea, trying to get that bishop. This position, maybe now I don't need to take there, but okay, let's get the open file. This position, I'm going to play b5 because that's what they normally do. Over here, I want to go for a quickie. We all like a quickie. Quick beer, I mean, of course. I'm going to actually just push through. This position, you're not supposed to play good moves, Johnny Dangerous. I'm going to do that. This one, let's take with a b pawn here. Okay, well, I did say I was going to attack that guy, so it'd be a little bit rude if I didn't. Okay, let's just develop. See if he wants that pawn. Now, let's go Bertie 5, b5. Here, he doesn't want to take my pawn, does he? That's no fun. Knight c3. Now, I can whip that one off, but how about I just bring my bishop out? I'll take that one. I think I've got loads of time on all the boards. I'm not particularly worried as yet. Here. Let me know if I get short of time, people. Attack that bishop. Okay, now I'm going to go for this line, which I've seen a lot of people play. Oh, he's giving me a check. Let's get out that one. This one is gone there. Get out that one. Let's go there. Everyone's playing so quick. Don't you guys ever, don't you guys want to go and have a beer or something? Chill out, man. Chill out. Okay, what's happening here? I don't know. What do I do here? I'm not really sure what I do here. I'll go here. No, here maybe in c5. Let's try that. Knight goes back. Okay, now Kisan. What are we doing against the main man Kisan? How about this little cheeky diagonal? Should we try that? Let's go for that. Now, develop is normally a good idea. Oh, he's gone for a check. Okay, we'll go there. He's now gone here, getting a little bit of a wedge. But I can play this one, and I will play this one. Okay, he's giving me a check. That's fine. You do what you can do that if you want to. Rook here are castles. Okay, let's take that one off. What's happened here? He's gone there. Let's stop f5. F5 always scares me. Nah, don't play like such a wimp. Well, that's such a wimpish move. No, come on. Okay, now knight f3. Taking, we'll take the pawn. Okay, we'll take the pawn. Everyone's moving too quickly for my little brain. Okay, check. Patsa sees a check. Right here, I think c5 should be played. Rook coming here. Okay, well, yeah, that was probably not what I should have done, is it? Okay, let's move that knight around. That knight's in trouble. Now I get this in. So I've got. I want to get, for the sake of. Did someone resign there? Someone resigned. Wow. Well, that was maybe a little bit premature there. maybe they had to go and get a beer and they didn't press the. You know, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for the game. Cheers. There we go. I don't know why the resigning happened. A bit disappointing, but we're going for maximum. That makes my job a little bit easier. So cheers. Oh, I see. He went queen there, and he's left the knight on pre, so he blundered. Well, I probably wouldn't have seen that. So anyway, thanks for the resigning. Okay. Anyway, on we go. So I'm going to get 15 out of 15 for the sake of Battersea Chess Club, who are my boys. I prefer Battersea Chess Club. Hammersmith is great, but I'm Battersea, and they're rivals, so I want to crush the Hammersmith. Not really. I like the Hammersmith lot. They're lovely. Okay, what's happening here? Well, let's play this move. And now develop. Okay, now I think this is following a Spassky game, and I'm not even joking. This is following a game of Spasskys. Now, this one's not. That's for clear. And here, I'm a pawn down. Right, now this one was maybe one of the trickiest. My opponent playing this exchange French to piss me off. And he's doing a damn good job, bastard. So that knight looks nasty. I'm going to get rid of it. Now, this position, what am I doing? What am I doing? Anyone know what I'm doing? Oh, I don't know. Let's take a pawn. This is Spassky here. It feels like this should be the move I'm looking to play. Can I do it now? I don't think so. I'll just move my queen. Okay, now that bishop I'll try and trap. I'm going to just develop here. Now, let's castle. Develop. Well, take the queen back. Do that. Okay, he's come in. Cheeky. Hope I'm not losing my queen. That would be very embarrassing. Now here I like the position, but what am I doing? What am I doing? Anyone? This one? This looks quite aggressive. Now I'll go h6. Rook here. Now I want to play this, but can I play this now? No, I don't think so. I kind of need to get a rook behind it. Let's do that then. This one is following a Spassky game. I'm sure it is, and I think white's a little bit better, but who knows? Okay, now exchanges here. I guess we castle. Now here, let's try to get rid of one of the bishops. I'm going to go b5. Looks like most fun. Okay, he's taking here. Let's complicate it there. And now this one, my opponent's playing very well here as well. My attack, it doesn't look that scary, does it? It doesn't look that great. Aldo was saying, if I get 15 out of 15, you'll donate £100. Well, that's very generous. What I would say, Aldo, thank you for the very kind offer, because I'm clearly going to get maximum. And I'm going to try to have 15 beers in the process. No, that would mean like one beer every 30 seconds. What I do say, if you want to donate this Saturday, on Sunday, I'm going to be doing like a 5-hour stream, because the English Chess Federation are doing a stream to raise money for the for a charity, the British Red Cross. So if you want to donate, if you can donate on Sunday, that would be much better, because then we can raise some money for charity. That'd be cool. So apparently Hikaru at the moment has 21,000 viewers. Can you Adam and Eve it? That's quite a lot, isn't it? You know what? I prefer you guys. You guys are my champs. You know. Thank you, people. I don't want the 21,000. I want you guys. No, I do. Thank you. It's nice. 29,000. He's doing pretty well, Hikaru, isn't he? He's doing pretty well. Good old Hikaru. I have to say, Hikaru. What am I doing? Let's just do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Hikaru has got a lot better. I feel, if that makes sense. I mean, I think, well, you know, going back a couple of years, he had the habit of maybe being a little bit rude sometimes. Maybe not. I don't know. That could just be me. But nowadays, he seems to be a really nice chap, and he's doing great things for chess. So good on Hikaru, and he's a strong player. He's nearly as good as me, you know, nearly as good as me. If he keeps trying, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he might get to. Did I just make a mistake there? He might get to he might, you know, one day he might rival the greatness of myself. What am I talking about? Is this good? I don't know. Okay, what's happening in the chess? I'm not sure what I've done here. I seem to have done something bad. That's okay. We'll take that one. I don't know. Now I really want to play d5. Thank you, Theo Gantus, for subscribing. Can we do that move? Takes, knight takes. Oh, I don't know. I don't like calculating. Okay, I'll play e6 first because I'm lazy. Yeah, lazy approach is always good. Right, now do I have this cheeky move, winning an exchange? Let's try that. And now I'm going to try to use my centre because it's getting near an ending. Let's get rid of that one. I was a little bit worried about this one. This was the move I was concerned about. But I'm hoping my queen can come towards his king and checkmate it. Because you know what they say? You know what they say? They say checkmate ends the game. That's what they say. Has anyone heard that before? Checkmate ends the game. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Checkmate apparently ends the game. Now, what happened here? I lost track of this game. Kisan is one of the better players, definitely, because I used to teach him. To be honest, his chess went right downhill as soon as he stopped getting lessons off me. No, that's not true. He was always crap. That's a joke. Oh my god, what am I saying? Kisan's a very talented player actually, and a lovely guy. I'm just joking. Jesus, why am I? Oh dear. This position is actually. This is a good move. I missed this one. Let's move over here. Okay, I'll grab that rook. And right, what have I done here? Am I losing a pawn if I'm not careful? Okay, well let's get the queen out. I really don't want to swap queens, so we won't. Okay, fair enough. Oh, he's gone queenside. Good on you, Sandsbrook. Keeping it interesting. So let's bring the pieces towards his king. So are you saying, Sadie, that Hikaru's beard's not as good as mine? Even though I'm sure you've not quite insulted the beard, but you've been on the right track there. This is a proper beard. His beard is a bit wispy. Hello to Thomas Forensen. And anyone else who's joining in this random symbol. And what's going on is, if you don't know, I'm not particularly sure, I'm playing Hammersmith Chess Club. I'm playing 15 games at once, so I've got 1-0. I'm going for 15 out of 15. You can see all the games going on still here. And I'm trying to keep my sanity as well, which is not so easy. Oh, he's attacking my rook. I nearly missed that one. But I can do some of my own little things here. Let's do that, because you never know. You know what they say? Checkmate ends the game. Right, now this position, thank you Clueless for subscribing. Or Aldo for giving that to subscribe. Okay, what's going on here? Can I take here? Why not? Right, here. I actually like my knight because it has some nice squares. What's my time like? I've got loads of time. I think now I should be getting this boy to safety. And this boy to safety. And this one, Sloppy has been playing very nicely. He's got a really unpleasant pin here. So how do I get out of that unpleasant pin? I don't like it. I don't like that pin. Do I go d5? That was my whole idea, but now it looks a bit shite. I'll go e5. Just can't think of anything else to do. Okay, we'll grab the bishop. Let's keep the queen. Develop the knight. Or am I going to lose that pawn? Oh, hello. 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 Thank you for subscribing, Dr. Samoso. We all like a bit of Samoso at the right time, I feel. Now, his king is over there, and you know what they say? Checkmate ends the game. So what you've got to do in chess is just point all your pieces at the king. So this knight has got to head that way, I feel. So let's send it. Send it. And my opponent here playing very well at the same time. So maybe I can play this and bishop a6. Somehow I've kind of lost the tempo in this position. I don't know what's happened there. And my opponent here is got some ideas himself as well. It's always horrible when your opponent has ideas, I find. It's really rude. Okay, let's go in. Let's try. Let's go all in. And now he's threatening my rook, but his king does look a bit weak. This is an interesting position. I can flick this one in, possibly. His knight is a very good defender. What else can I do? I could just move my rook, but that's a bit... okay, maybe I should. Okay, boo. Now here, we don't want to lose Eddie the pawn, and my knight wants to checkmate his king. He's got a little cheeky check, but we can slide away. Slide away. Name the band. Anyone name the band? Slide away. Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but as you can imagine, it's not always so easy. So if I do miss anything you say, I apologise. I hope you're having a beer and just having a nice chill day today. It's all a bit mental in the world. Very fun simul here against Hammersmith Chess Club. Hammersmith and Battersea, the two best chess clubs in London now. It used to be the Drunken Knights. Let's be honest, it does. You know, they were great. They used to play in a pub, but they don't really go on anymore. So it certainly wasn't Kane West. Oasis. Okay, right. So it's nice to be doing the sim. It is nice to be simmling away. Now that's the idea. Let's stop that idea. Okay, don't lose my queen. And this position, right, what's happened here? So now, if my queen moves, he's going to take my knight. Why has this got so complicated all of a sudden? It's supposed to be an exchange French. That's not supposed to be a complicated opening. Okay, we'll give it a check. Now, my idea here was this, but this is very risky. My opponent has stopped my bishop coming to this square, which is quite annoying. And I don't know these positions very well, so I'm going to stop his bishop coming to that square. My opponent's playing very well here. He wants to play f4 and then win a piece on f6 because I'm in a horrible pin. So what do I do? Do I have to give up a pawn with this move, which is not... That's not really what you want to do in life, is it? No, it's not. But what else do I do? He's playing very well. I think I might have to. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like this at all. This is really bad. What have I done wrong here? What have I done wrong in this position? I've done something wrong, but I'm not sure what. What have I done wrong here? You can see he's trying to go f4, and he's got this horrendous pin on my knight. I don't know how I'm going to get out that pin. So if I'm going for maximum points, I need to find a clever way out of this one. I mean, I could go here and queen b4, but it's getting a bit desperate. I'll tell you what, the best thing to do is whenever you're in trouble in life or things come difficult, just have a sip of beer. Nah, hasn't helped. Hasn't helped. Still struggling. Okay, so what do we do here? What do we do? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. What am I doing here? What am I doing, guys? I'm in a lot of trouble already. That's not fair. That is not fair. His pieces are very good. And how did I get in so much trouble? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just trying to think of any way I can not lose material here. It doesn't look easy. It ain't easy. Okay, I think I have to play h6 and give the pawn up. I don't think I have any choice. Okay, so that game is a dangerous game for me. Now, this knight is very bad. Let's try and do something with it. This position is just weird. Okay. This one, I've got this e pawn. I want to use that one, don't I? So let's prepare the advance of it. Now here, develop. Looks good. This one, I'm a piece up, so it should be alright. Okay, now this is just madness. Oh, my queen. Don't forget about the queen. Can't believe I nearly nearly dropped the queen. Okay, h6 or h5. Now, if h5, he might move his knight, and then those guys have to come off. So I'm going to go here, because I kind of want to keep the queens on. It's an interesting position. Now, this is a good move for my opponent, trying to open it up. I have to take it, because otherwise he's taking here. My opponent has grabbed the pawn here, and I think I've got to play knight to this square, which is getting really dubious, but I can't see any choice. This one I'm happy about, piece up. This one I'm not so happy about. The games are going a little bit whoopsie. That's another good move from my opponent. Why are you playing good moves, opponents? You're not supposed to be doing this. Who told you to play good moves? Now maybe I have to try something like this, but he's played d5. I have to take on f7. Oh well, Harry's coming. He's trying to do something on the queen side. Okay, good luck to you, sir. Not too much good luck. I want to do something over here. But what do I do over here? Do I just play... Let's just play this move with h5 coming. Okay, he's come back in now to attack my rook. Now, I want to put my rook on the most active square possible, which seems like that one. Let's take on c6 there. Got to move my bishop. Let's put it over there. Sneaky little bishop on that square. And here might be time to win another pawn or just exchange. Let's just exchange. Okay, we're both castle in that position. Let's hit his knight and develop. This looks very good for me. I'm going to play this move with some threats. Knight back. He's moved his knight back, so I've gained a little tempo. So now I should start coming towards his king, I feel, yeah? He wants to take on c7. I see that. But I want to checkmate him. So this is going to get very exciting. Take there. Okay, now my opponent's retreated his queen. I was hoping he might get greedy and take that one. Now I'm going to go a4 with the idea of bishop e3 and then a take on a7. So let's defend that knight to start with. Bishop d5 wins his queen, thank you. And now Kisan is getting ready to pressurize this one. So do I push the pawn here or do I wait a move? I expect this is his next idea. I really want to... Okay, let's push. Let's not be scared. And this is also getting quite exciting. Now, where do I put this knight? That knight looks so strong, I might have to capture it. I'm going to capture it. Black has kept some pieces on the board. I better get that knight somewhere. Let's try to offer exchanges. I'm a pawn up here. My opponent's trying to swap off rooks. Okay, we'll swap off that one and the queen up. Here, where I don't know what the best square for the queen is. Let's keep it there, so I might just sack on g6. This one, let's develop the bishop. And this is looking very bad for my opponent there. Now, I'm not very experienced in these positions. I'll play bishop e6. It looks okay. Have I actually caught up on all moves? And now I'm going to use the h pawn. This is the idea of h6. Have I actually caught up on all games? We have another victory. Whee! Okay, so I've won 2 now. So this one was looking a little bit tricky for Mayday Mike with my rook coming in. Mayday Mike, thank you for the game. Mayday Mike was Connell McBreen. Thank you for the game, Connell. I hope you're doing alright, and cheers. So we're now got 2 out of 2, 13 to go. Right, development time. He's moved his bishop here. I have to go here. This was the game I was most concerned about. But I'm trying. Okay, now this one I was hoping I could take here. Well, let's do it. My opponent's taking here, so I'm gonna bring the bishop in with a pin. And now, do I have any kind of sacrificial ideas? Maybe like rook c1. If he takes my knight, I capture, and my rook can possibly start an attack. Now do I have knight takes c7, king takes, bishop f4, king to d7, might survive for my opponent, just about, very close that I've got a win here. Knight takes, king takes, bishop check, king d7, I think he's surviving. Knight check, king here, he's surviving. Okay, let's sack a piece. We don't like the pieces anyway. We don't like the pieces. Pieces just get in the way. Okay, now this is another position where I feel I should be a bit worse. My opponent playing well here. I think I need to castle this way because my h7 pawn. So in order to do that, I'm going to move the queen. And this one was looking pretty scary, shall we say. My opponent's playing very aggressively and he's come in with the queen in this position, attacking my bishop. So I have to take that one, but oh, I could take his queen as well. I did not see that one. I did not see the queens were faced off. Okay, let's take the queen first. And now I'm wondering what the best way to play. I think I should take, my idea here is to try and land the sacrifice on g6, but first of all I'm going to take that one. Okay, now white trying to get the queens off. I kind of like to keep the queens on, but with the pressure against this one I have no choice, so we have to take them off. And what is happening here? Kisan has now moved the knight here. Now I think I can play this move. We will see. And here, he's going to go here, but can I take with a rook here? I think so. And take on f1. Rook takes here, knight here, takes, bishop takes f1. We'll find out. Now, this is a very useful file for my opponent's rook. And this bishop is not good, so it could be a little bit worse here. Let's start by kicking that one away. And in this position, I have this move that gains a tempo, so let's do that. And my opponent has grabbed the pawn here. Now I'll be amazed if there's not a very strong move here. Oh, 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 sorry. I sometimes suffer from premature ejaculation, premature excitement over an attack. And I feel rook e1 is really sexy. That is really sexy, no? Can I play that move? Look at that. If knight takes, I win the queen. If queen takes, bishop there is checkmate. If rook takes, knight takes here, and knight takes queen. That is one sexy move, yeah? But maybe I have something else here. I mean, queen here might be even stronger, but I don't know, that move looks so tempting. Queen here looks sensible and good, but a bit boring. Queen here, king here, check, takes, queen here. That's a boring way to win. I mean, rook e1 is sexy, but he might be able to like wriggle out somehow. So I think queen here is actually a better move, unfortunately. You want me to do it? Shall I do it? Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, queen h5 is very good, but this is just too much fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Right, now here, I'm going to try and sacrifice over here. So let's land that one. Now I'm going to take that one off. That was all in the calculations. Celebrations. Now, where can that rook come in? It can come in there. It's a bit annoying. My knight has not found anywhere good. I think I need to try and annoy his pieces. Okay, he's gone queen b3. Now, I'd love to go rook e3 or queen e3. Can I go... Okay, this is getting fun, this game. I've got knight takes here as well. This should be a checkmate here. His bishop is guarding the rook. So I've also got... I've got this check. That's quite good. King here, but I can't see a mate. Check, king takes here. Can't see it. What about the very calm rook to here? Interesting. Surely, okay, yeah, surely there's something crushing here. This is the only piece stopping checkmate. So if I can get rid of his queen, we can checkmate. Queen here, pawn takes, bishop takes there, checkmate. Queen here, queen takes though, spoils the party. I want to go for some glorious checkmate. Can't see it, I'm afraid, which is annoying. I might play this weird move. Or is that just stupid? Should I just play queen here? Keep it simple-ish. Simple-ish. Knight takes here, king here. Weird. What a weird position. What a weird position it is. There should be something winning here, but I can't see it. I cannot see it at the moment. Now, if I go rook here, he goes queen take. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try get the last piece in the game. Very interesting position there. Okay, so now he's trying to get rid of some of my pieces and defend that one. Now, if I go knight takes, king takes, it's the same thing with king d7. What about check here, bishop check? Let's try that one. That looks like fun. Bit of rock and roll. Okay, so he's taken here. Now, I was hoping I could get out the pin and then take that one. So this was my main idea, to check here. Okay, now I take the rook. And this position, I need to try and win that pawn back, I feel. But he's got the bishop coming in here. This is why he moved his knight away. So I don't really want that bishop coming in. Let's just put a stop to that. Now I need to defend my central pawn. And this position, I'm okay now. I'm okay. Knight here, pressurizing this one. A little bit scary, this position. Gonna have to go defensive. Now his rook's come in to hit here, but now I can damage his pawn structure, so I'll do that. Oh shit, did I miss that one? Ah, that's what happens when you try to play. Oh, I knew rookie one was going to backfire. You try to do something beautiful and it bloody backfires. Typical, eh? I think I might be losing that one. Let's get back to that position. Okay, anyway. Right. I'm confused. Let's double rooks here. It's going to be very hard to get maximum, I feel, after that last one. Did I just lose a pawn somehow? That's alright. Got good king. Now this seems to be the way I want to checkmate him. So let's open the queen up. Okay, we'll take there. He's taken here. Okay, that's interesting. But his back rank might suffer somehow. Now, I'm going to go here and try to get my knights towards his king, actually. That looks interesting. Now, let's not let his rook in. King here. Knight here. Oh, this one, we haven't had to move for ages. Let's just kick that one away. Now, this position, I think I flaffed it up. that flamboyant move, I think, backfired. Fuck. Okay, we still got a little bit of play, so we'll keep going. The problem with this, I'm not getting much of a chance to sip my beer, which is annoying. Okay, now I want to bring this knight over and try to attack him. Right, let's go in. Okay, so I have lost a piece. Or is it a rook? I've lost a bloody rook. What happened there? Where did that all go wrong? Where did this game go wrong? That was really frustrating. My opponent managed to defend. I don't think I'm going to get 15 out of 15 now, because that flash move when I had a simple win. Typical. Okay, well, we'll keep playing because this king's a little bit weak. You never know. Okay, so bishop here. Yeah, I flaffed that one up. Now, if I can get my rook around the back, I'll be very happy. So can we do that? Well, I can start with this check, but I need to get my rook in. So I'm just going to put my king somewhere safe first. Don't want to swap queens, so we take that way. What's happened here? He's gone... Oh shit, am I losing here? Oh bugger. What happened there? Did I miss that move? Oh, I missed that move. Knight takes d5. We're not going to get maximum. My opponent's played very well here. Ah, good move. Good move. Totally missed that move. Did I just overlook that move? I thought he had to take with a pawn, but I missed he could take with a knight. So well done to Sloppy Isle. Sloppy Isle is a junior Kumar. No surprise there. And yeah, I don't see a way out of this one at all. This is absolutely horrendous. I'm a whole queen down. A whole queen down. Well, it's too late to get maximum now anyway. This is really bad. Oh, my opponent played very well here, to be fair. But there's absolutely no way I can even survive this position. Well, I'm going to have to go a whole queen down. So, and this one is terrible as well because I did that sacrifice. Okay, well we can. Well, then just king g1. So this is also losing because that move that I played. He's threatening checkmate here, which is not very nice of him, is it? So I think we're losing that one. Okay, anyway, on we go. Now this pawn is becoming a little bit of a nuisance as well, so we'll try to attack that one. My opponent's stopping moving my bishop to this square because he will take it, so I'm going to have to try and probe his king. Black trying to get some counterplay here. My positions were looking good from the start, but they've definitely gone downhill. I've missed a couple of tactics. This is a good move as well. Let's attack his knight a little bit. And I get my pawn back now, but he does get his rook down here, but I think it's worth for that for a pawn. And this position is very interesting. But he seems to be surviving. Okay, so he's forking my rook and queen, but let's go here and try to take on c7 because his king is very weak. And now this position is clearly lost actually. So that flamboyant attempt at trying to checkmate him backfired. I should have just played the natural win, but that's often the case. Often the case, if you try to do something flamboyant, you will end up regretting it. Okay, now my position may be improving slightly here. Can I even do this? I think it's worth a try. This ending, we'll play the ending because his pawns are on dart squares. I have a dart square bishop, meaning they might become weak. Now here, I was hoping to come for this one, but I need to get my knight to that square. So I'm going to play, oh, then he might take on f3. So let's get rid of the knight. Now, something with this seems to be correct, but I've only got one queen left. Hello Adam, hope you're doing alright. Thank you for the donation. I was going to ask you, Adam, are you free on Sunday? I hope Henry is doing well, because if you're free on Sunday, I'm going to be streaming. I'm planning to stream for like 5 hours because there's
Enjoy another beer X.
A charity stream for the British, that I think the ECF are arranging. And if you want to join in the stream, then Adam, it'd be lovely to have you on the stream. So let me know, Adam, if you're interested to join in there. Okay, now can I resist that move? And the answer is no, I can't. Simple as that. Okay. So I don't know if Adam's around. He might not be. It's quite hard for me to keep an eye on all the things that are going on. Maybe I should just take this one back. I'm a little bit worried about his exchange sack, but okay, we'll do it. And now he's fine. Okay, so my knight should come to this square, but I can flick in and check first. So let's do that. And his pawns are on dark squares, but it's very hard to attack them. Let's fix them on dark squares. And I'm now wondering if I can take here. Let's see. My opponent is swapping queens. He's very close to be losing with rook takes f1. But because my queen is pinned, that move is simply not working. Because his king comes back to g1. So I think I probably have to resign this one. So I'll give you an email or a text, Adam, about Sunday, yeah? We can try to raise some money on Sunday. Yeah, I think I'm going to resign. So this one, I'm a rook down, and this was a really interesting game. I'd like to just have a look at this, and in this position, this rook e1 move was really flash. But at the end of the day, I could have won very simply with queen h5. So it was a little bit stupid to pick the flash move, which is rook e1. Rook e1 was very tempting. But after queen here, I got really confused. I suddenly forgot he's threatening to take that one. And I should, of course, just take the rook and take here with check with a good position. But I confused myself. So in the current position there, my opponent he defended well. The queens are about to come off. He's a rook up. So well done. And the real name of my opponent, Hammersmith Blood. That's my first ever Hammersmith Blood that I've ever let. Oh, it's shameful, shameful. And well done to my opponent. Let me just see where he is on the list, and his name is Michael Saunders. Well done, Michael Saunders, congratulations. So we're resigned there. I've lost the game. Where was that? Okay, well done, sir. Now back to this one. This is not as good as I thought it was, this position, at all. I think I'm just going to take this one because that annoys me. Thank you for the game. You played well. Interesting. I think I should have kept it simple with that queen move rather than going for rook e1. But you played well at the end there. I can't believe... Actually, you didn't play well. You played the bloody exchange French, you bastard. You didn't play well. You played horrendously. You did the exchange French, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And you got a lost position from the exchange French as well. You should be more ashamed of yourself. Okay, right. Anyway, I'm only joking. This one is just horrendous as well. That's going to be another loss. And I don't think I want to swap off bishops because his pawns are on dark squares, and there's no need to swap it off. He can't attack any of my pawns here. None of my pawns can his bishop attack, but my bishop can. So let's keep him on. Now, this one, I don't know, maybe I'm risking too much there as well. Did I have a rook on pre? When did I ever have a rook on pre? I can't remember having a rook on pre. I had a rook on pre. I didn't see that. But I've got loads of compensation here. Loads of compensation, not worried at all. I'm not very good with my rooks today. Okay. But I think I'm alright still. His king's quite weak, so let's try this one. Okay, we're going in there. And now I have to take that bishop and pray. Now, I want to go here. Am I missing anything? Okay, let's do that one. Now, my opponent's sacrificed a piece, but trying to swap queens off, so I'm happy about that. My opponent's offering me a draw. You cheeky... I bet he's a junior. Is he a junior? Of course he's a junior. Look at this. It's a typical junior manoeuvre. You know, they get you in an ending. They get a grandmaster in an ending where they're slightly worse. They think it's a dead draw because it's an ending, and they offer a draw. Oh, how much you've got to learn, boy. How much, Sian Ward, you've got to learn. You have a lifetime of suffering ahead of you here, and you've got to learn the hard way. So I will play on. Thank you for the kind offer. Okay, it might be a draw, but let's make him. Well, we're trying to make him suffer for it. Welcome to the ending. We've got fun and games. We've got everything you want. And okay, this game is hopeless. This is the other game I thought I might lose, and now my opponent's also doing all right here. But I'm kind of thinking his king could be a target. So my knights are very good. I'm not too worried. I've got enough play. Let's go c4, and take that one. Now, where do I put this guy? I want to go over here. I've got a little bit of pressure against this one, but his king's also weak. Now, this is Black's idea, which I think I can just get out of the way of that one. This one is horrendous. I mean, I need a miracle here, of course, so this is probably a loss straight away. And now I was hoping I could take here, but again, it's maybe not working because of Queen e7 at the end. Takes, check, Queen e7. So I have to play d4. So we'll do that. And this one I went for another speculative sacrifice, and my opponent's defended well with the idea of bringing the queen here. So this was a little bit gambly. Not like me to gamble. And I need to keep the queens on. So let's just move that one out of the way. Okay, my opponent's come back with a bishop. Let's try to move in with the knights. Bishop back here. Can I still castle? Oh, I can! Way! Didn't realise that. Now bishop f3. Did I play down material or... okay, yeah, you're telling me... How is it going in the France? Yeah, I don't even know who we're playing today, Aldo. It's a bit embarrassing. Who are we actually playing today? I haven't heard anything. Blair Connell won. That's good to... Baker won. Connell did well. Okay, that's good to hear. I'll try to catch up with the games there a little bit later on. Okay, now this one I thought was actually... Well, it's actually... Oh, he's got... I don't know, it's a bit unclear, that one. Just trying to... Okay, now he's gone here. So let's put the queen on a most active place. Okay, little check. I'm hoping my king is alright there. And this one, I don't know if I got enough compensation or not, but I didn't like his knight. Now here I'm lost, but I'll play on a bit because might as well. Now he's gone rook takes, and this was a worry because if rook takes, I've just realised he's got rook d8. So well done to Johnny Dangerous, who's putting me under considerable pressure here. As in, I don't see I have a solution. I totally forgot that I played check, but he meets a check with a check. That's quite a unique combination, but it works well in this situation. So I think this is bad, is my esteemed opinion of this position. Unless I'm missing some amazing tactic, which I don't think I am. Interesting game there, but my opponent out-tactics me there. So it could be another one I'm losing. So well done to Johnny Dangerous. Not sure how I get out this one, guys. I can try this one. Can't see anything else. Okay. Right. Well, let's make sure I don't blunder another rook. I'm very good at blundering rooks because of that knight check. I'm doing well here, but maybe just push this pawn. Let's do the most aggressive move. No, I don't know. Can I even... okay, we'll move the knight first. The knight needs to come in the game. My opponent now is trying to attack this one, so I need to kind of break down his situation here. If I go here, he can check me. Remember, anyone who beats me gets a free DVD. Anyone who draws with me gets a free DVD. So I'm suddenly realising this could be quite an expensive DVD session I'm giving away here. Okay, so now he's put another pawn on a dark square. If I can ever get my king to one of these two squares, he'd be in trouble. But if I go king here, he will play this move. So I'm going to try and move my bishop around. Did he just offer me another draw? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Aldo, you can ask David. Yeah, it'd be lovely to get David to come along. I haven't asked anyone yet, but of course I would love to get David to join in as well. To help try to raise some money. There might be, is that competition that's going on, there might be a chance I might be able to get MVL as well. MVL shown some interest in joining a stream at some point, so I might try to get MVL if it's possible to join. I don't know if it'd be free, but that'd be great to get MVL. Okay, now I think it's time to go into an ending there. This position also is a little bit worse, but it's not so terrible. Go queen d1. Now what's he gone here? Okay, he's gone rook there. He wants to get this one in. And I think I should be now getting this guy around maybe. Let's try. Right, and now my opponent is threatening the pawn, threatening the bishop. This is a little bit passive. It's a good move from my opponent, but I don't see any other options, so we'll go here. Okay, he's done a double check there. This is getting really bad now. I have to go here, only option. My opponent has offered me a draw in this game. What is it? Is this Jerry Jangle? Jerry Jangle, who, surprise, surprise, is a junior. Can you believe the cheek? Look, there's an important lesson to be learned, which I learned when I was a junior. Rather than have a draw, it's better to lose. It's better to lose than have a draw. Trust me. It's better to lose than have a draw. That is my lesson of the day. So, no, we won't have a draw. One of us will lose. It might be me, but that is just the way it rolls. Okay, so I'm probably going to lose now, but I'm not having a draw. Bloody draws. What is it with people and draws? Okay, let's get the king around this way. Let's do that. Okay, he's put another pawn on the dark square, but how do I make progress here? Now, I might be able to swap off now because he could be in a position of zugzwang. But so could I. So I have to be quite careful here. I'm going to wait a little bit there. Now my opponent's trying to exchange queens here because it should exchange up, but I have quite a good central position, so I think I can exchange queens. This one, not so clear at all. I was trying to make many. Okay, I'm going to go g6 to stop rook f5 and give my king some air. This is the move I was worried about here. Now it gets quite complicated. I don't really. Is my king safe on c5? There. Takes. Well, let's find out. Which means I'm not sure. It's risky. Okay, and now he's put another pawn on dark square, and I'm going to fix them with this move. So I think he could be learning a bit of an endgame lesson in that one. Now this one looked like it was all over, and it probably is all over. Yeah, it is all over. Okay, right. Now let's castle queenside. Not many moves played in that one. Now, can I get in front of the pawn in time? I don't think so. No. Which is obviously a little bit frustrating. Let's bring the knight back to defend. Okay, now that his pawns are fixed, I've got to think how I'm going to do this. I need to get my bishop around the back, or offer the exchange of bishops and come in here. Let's see if that works. Here, takes. His king moves. King here. D. Okay, I'm going to try this one now. My opponent has been defending well here. I need to bring some more pieces in, but he's defending everything, and I don't know how I avoid exchange of queens then. I might have to move my knight to come around, something like this. Now let's try to use those pawns. My opponent has the same idea here, using his pawns. His sacrifice has actually worked out okay. I think I need to try and get a grip on the dark squares. Okay, he's moved his king here. Playing well. Let's get the king across. Okay, now I was thinking this might be a winning ending. This is against one of the talented juniors who was... Okay, I'll get rid of that screen now, can't I? Let's see. Let's see if this is a winning ending. Okay, my opponent waiting here, so I'm going to improve my position. Let's get my king slightly better. And now maybe black wants to castle this way. I'm going to... Well, he's got... Okay, it's time to go bishop d3. And now his knight has come in to try and get to a good square. Good play. So... Let's try to use my pawns again there. Now this one I think is actually quite tough for him, and this is a very good move from my opponent, so nicely done. We'll play on a couple of moves there. Not a very successful simul, I have to say, but my opponents have been very tricky. I blame it on my good opponents. Well played, good opponents. And still many games going on, but it looks like I'm going to lose a fair few. So anyone who beats me gets a draw, does win a free DVD, as we know. What's happening here? So he's trying to queen his pawn. That seems like a very wise plan. I don't know if I'm going to get any threats against his king here. Well, I have to defend. Now that one might be good for me. Okay, so he's coming in here. Let's now move that. Oh no, I've got to go bishop. Okay, we'll do it. F5 and try to cover everything with a bishop coming back here. Now I don't feel we want to swap queens here because we sacked a piece, so we keep those guys on. With a little bit of play. Both my knights might be trying to get into certain squares, but not a great deal of play. Where were we? Is it my move? No, it's my opponent's move here. Opponent's move here. My opponent's move here. Wow, I'm actually doing alright on time. There's a lot of lovely patterns on the board. And this position, my opponent's move as well. Okay, so now I have to play here, no choice. And this one, because my king is so active, another little cheeky tactic from my opponent there, playing very well. That was one I was going to have to resign. Now... I'll go here. Oh, he's playing very... He's playing like... He's trying to mate me. Okay, well, we'll let him mate me in this one. That was one of the ones I was sort of throwing away. Now, can I do something heroic like rook takes here? Oh. Oh. Okay, we'll go here first and see. So this ending where the junior offered the draw, he could be in a lot of trouble because my king is so active. And if I can take a pawn... So we'll see. He might better draw it. So my opponent is now threatening checkmate. And it might be a very tough challenge to stop this one. So resignations. Can we move that pawn? Can we sneeze and push that pawn off the board? So we can get the rook into this position here. Potentially. Oh, maybe I actually have the wrong mic on. Do we have the wrong mic on? I actually have it set up on the wrong mic. Can you believe it? This mic here, I've just set up a new mic, but I didn't realise that one was on for the whole time. Bloody hell, someone could have told me the sound was bad. So this is the mic I normally have it on when I stream. So we're going to change that one now. Is that how's that? Is that better? That is normally the mic I use. Okay, So I didn't realise that the whole time. Was the sound that bad the whole time? Yeah, that's the mic I wanted. Oh, Jesus. So I basically brought this mic, which doesn't work very well in XSplit. So I got this mic set up, but obviously I didn't put it on, which I've only found out about now after an hour and 20 minutes. It's just the way it's going for me at this moment in time. Oh, dear. Okay, well, great. Great to know that. Thanks, at least someone told me now. Brilliant. Okay, I think I'm going to have to resign here. We'll let him finish me off, shall we? Well, we'll play here. It's the only move. And this pawn looks very dangerous on e6, doesn't it? Now, can we go keep pushing this guy? Let's see what happens if we do. And here, if I go here, okay, here, G4. Okay, let's try this one. Right, now Kisan is causing some problems, but I'm going to try to cover. No, because then he comes in. I need to just cover some squares here, so maybe King F6. Because positionally I'm doing alright. But that doesn't mean tactically I am. Now I think the right way to play here is with G4, because I've got this lovely wedge in the position. So we'll go to this square. This one, my opponent's played a very nice attacking game, so well done, Johnny Dangerous. We'll let him do the job. And look at this, if I can get my knight to F6, juicy. Okay. Now, I'm hoping I can get a pawn back there. Opponent's trying to break out with this move, but he might have just blundered a piece. Good, lucky me, hey? Now, I want to bring both of my knights in, so let's try to get this one to a better square. Okay, now my opponent does have the opposition, so it probably is just a draw here. And he's just about managed to hold on to the draw, so he didn't learn the hard way there. So well done. And this position, I've got no way to stop my rook being captured, so we're going to have to resign there. So well done to Sloppy Isle, who played a good game. Kumar, well done. A junior took me down, so I'm going to resign that one. Congratulations. If I can work out how to resign. And you win a DVD. By the way, if you win a DVD, you have to just give me an email. If you're listening, you might not be listening because of the frankly quite appalling language. Give me an email at this address and tell me what digital download you want. Okay, let's move the pieces in here. Now this one, I think I should block that check now. And I'm not worried really about that rook coming in because my king's very safe. I've got more pawns guarding it. So I'm just going to kick his bishop away. And here, this is where my opponent tried to get that draw quickly, but he's offered 2 draws in this game. Very cheeky, 2 draws. That's too many. Never offer more than 1 draw in a game of chess. Now my opponent's gone here. Is he actually trying to win? That's very risky of him. But he's doing the right thing. He's trying to win, but is he doing it at the right time? So if I go king here, takes. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. And I can't resist taking here now. I'm not even going to think about it. Right, so I need to watch out for this pawn. There's still some technical difficulties to win this one. My first thought is to just consolidate. Let's do that. Push his king back. My opponent had to give his king an escape square here because of this check, but now queening does work. Can I go for a little bit of a style finish? I'd love to get a knight to e6 and a knight there, checkmate. Can we go for that? Can we go for it? Let's go for it. Famous last words. And now I would think I can safely grab a pawn. I'm quite happy with my king. I'm covering most of his squares. Let's grab that one, I hope. I think I've caught up on time. Whew. Cheeky monkey trying to push for a win and ending. No, it's good. You've got to try to win in all positions. Now, back to this one where I was making progress, but it's quite hard to break through here. Because if I take here, he's got knight f6. So I'm trying to think of a way to do this, but I couldn't. Okay, maybe I'll go back to this plan and swap ideas. Let's do that. Okay, so Kisan has come in, trying to activate his rook. So he is playing active chess here. Now, maybe I'll give that pawn, or maybe I'll try pushing it. Let's push it. Let's do that. Now, what about... I should get behind the pass pawn. Let's get behind the pass pawn. Yeah. And this is against a junior who offered the draw twice and has gone into this ending. Now, I'm not sure what the result is here. I don't think I'm worse because my king position. My opponent didn't even take the rook there. That's a bit of a cop-out from my opponent. A little bit disappointing there because now he's just going to be worse. Okay, so he's gone check, but I can come here. Now this one, I thought he'd lose the pawn. So let's see what happens. My bishop is bad, but can he hold on to the pawn? Here, I've got two choices. Let's go here. I like my bishop there. My opponent has offered me a draw here. Is this another junior? No, it's not. Pavel Nefjordov has offered me a draw. Lots of what is it with the Hammersmith people? Do you guys love drawing so much? I mean, this is far from a draw. I mean, I think I'm just winning here. Maybe I can go c5. Maybe I can go check. Let's go c5. Now here I can go check, and this one I think he's going to be in zugzwang, I hope. And this position is very interesting. Now I'm going to move my bishop back around. I'm a little bit blocked in at the moment, but things could well improve. This position my opponent hasn't castled, but I'll bring that around. And here I'm in serious trouble, but my opponent's got to work out the win, so we'll let him do that. My opponent's re-sacrificing here to try to open up the bishop. Interesting idea. We have to take the pawn. Got to. Oh, okay, so I can take that one, but he's doing a very interesting sack. Well, let's do it. And now my king comes in here. This position, well, I've got to take the pawn, yeah. And he's going to go e5. Very clever play there from my opponent, playing good chess in the position. Well, I'll take it. Now here, well, we're going to take that one off. We're going to force a sacrifice at some point. Now, if my queen can enter into the position here, it should be checkmate. So I'm going to try to force a way through with my queen by playing h3. And now I sack the exchange. I want to get my knights working. So let's get this one in like this, hopefully. And develop that bishop. Here, well, this is looking very good for me now with a check. And now my opponent's taken here. So do I have an immediate win? He offered me a cheeky draw one move ago. And we're going to give him a cheeky check in return. Now h6 has given my opponent a bit of room. These knights are really quite funky. Let's try to move the knight in there. It looks like fun. Now I can come in. Okay, we'll go here. This looks interesting. Now this position, I want to try and hold on to that pawn on d4. My opponent's gone back, and I might just be able to start picking up his pawn. So let's do that. This position, very good compensation for the exchange for my opponent. So we want to try to somehow break down this pawn mass, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that unless my opponent makes a mistake. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe playing b3 and trying to break down the pawn mass like that. Okay, so this one, my opponent's moved his king over to this square. and I can grab here, but does this d7 work? King takes, rook takes here, and then king back here. Can't see how it's working. Knight check, king here. So I think we just take this pawn first of all. Kisan has understandably taken that one, and I'm going to try and make his bishop a little bit worse. That game very interesting. I want to hang on to that pawn, so c5. My opponent's taken my knight, so I must recapture. My opponent's gone here, so I will grab that pass pawn. He's moved his knight to attack my rook, so I can play this one attacking his queen. And now this position, I think I should at least put my bishop here. Have some ideas of controlling the squares, and I want to play this b3 move but not allow c3. Here he's trying to defend with his rook, but now I can open up his king. Okay, he's undermining my pawns now with this clever move. Good move from my opponent. Because if he can undermine this pawn, he will undermine this pawn. And I probably have to get the rook to d8 to not lose that one. If I go there, he's going to go bishop there. So let's go queen d7. So his bishop has gone back, but it's not clear how I'm making great progress here. He's going to try and probably cement it on that square. So can I try to force his knight to a worse square? Well, let's go rook to d8 first. h3 played, and I'm hoping now I'm going to leave him with this bad bishop, and I am a piece up. So let's go bishop here to try and just threaten to get my other one to take that pawn. And here I'm going to get mated next move. So well done, Johnny Dangerous. I'll let him checkmate me on the board. Well done, sir. This one should be winning, and I hope this one is as well. Now this is very interesting. I've given up the exchange, and it should be a really big attack here. But is there an obvious way? e6 is the first move that springs to mind. I like it. Let's play e6. Looks like fun. Oh, my opponent's gone here check. He doesn't want to do the mate in one. He's trying to torture me a little bit more, and I will allow him to checkmate me on the board. And now I want to get rid of that knight. We'll try that one. Here should be winning, as I've said. I've got the extra piece. Now my bishop can come in. That must be good. My opponent's got the rook over to defend, but I've got two ways of trying to do this. Either get the rook over to this square, h1, or start using my extra, well, not my extra bishop, but my bishop. I think I'm just going to move the king up, because if I can get the h-file, it's winning. Okay, my opponent's gone back now. Now, is there a checkmate here? Not that I can see. Okay, we'll give another check. Now, it might be time to play. Okay, I have to play this move at some point. Otherwise, my bishop is dead. I need to try and free it up. Try to get the bits out the way as we play there. Get the pawns out the way. Look at this. My opponent has offered me another draw, being a piece down. Can you Adam and Eve it? Look at that. Well, you know what he should have done? He should probably offer the resignations there. He's a piece down. He offers a draw. Can you believe it? Cheeky Jerry Jangle, who is Zain Patel. Cheeky. Maybe he's hoping I press the wrong button. Okay. Well, I think I will play on, please, sir. I mean, you know, it's a piece up. Cheeky, man. They're desperate for their draws. Right, let's go in here now. And now I think I can move my. Let's just go Queen G3, because as soon as I go Bishop D2 and Rook H1, I think it's going to be over. Okay, now my opponent's taken this one, so after this, it's a very interesting situation, because I'm going to have two knights for the two rooks. But my knight's extremely dangerous, so I like my position there. Okay, so he's trying to win this pawn. This is the cheeky guy who kept offering draws, but we don't want to let him have that one, because rook and knight should be a draw. Now in this one, I was thinking my king is actually quite safe there, so I can now just take on b6 to get the rook in the game. And here my whole plan is to go rook h1, but I need to connect rooks, so we'll move that bishop quietly. Okay, Kisan has played this move to defend his knight. He doesn't want to move this knight away. He's playing well, Kisan. He's a good player, Kisan. Do I try to now use this pawn? It's very messy, this position, and he's maybe got this little check here as well. So I'm not sure what my best move is now. Do I move the king? Let's just move the king out of the way and see what happens. Now my opponent's taken here. I need to defend this pawn. Let's do that. He's trying to push this little guy up the board, but I think he might lose that eventually. And this is a bizarre position. I was hoping to checkmate him with the two knights, but that's not going to happen. So I'm actually going to take this one, I think. And oh, I missed that he has that idea. Typical. Okay, maybe I'll give the exchange back here, because that bishop of his is quite good. Right, his idea is it to come in here, check. Well, I can always go queen f2, and I think that should be all right. And another junior has offered me a draw. What is it with his juniors? It's unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this. We get this position. This is the guy who's offered multiple draws as well. Do they not understand anything? This is now losing for him. I take here, takes here, here, pawn here, pawn. It should be losing for him. He certainly can't. It might be a draw, but he's got to play for it. What has happened to the juniors? If you beat me, you've got to email me at my email address, simonchess@hotmail.co.uk, and you've got to pick a downloadable DVD, and then happy days, you can celebrate with your DVD and learn some chess. Right, let's give him a check. Now, okay, is this winning? I think this is winning. King here, he's only got one move. King here, let's work this one out. Now, pawn there, king here, pawn here, 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 queen. Check e7. And if king here, king g6 winning. If king here, pawn here, pawn here, 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 here. I mean, I've lost it. If you lose calculation, you go back to the start. So here, this is the third time he's offered me a draw, by the way. Here, here. But I think he's definitely losing. Oh, he queens first, yeah? Here, 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 here. No, I queen first. Here, da, 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 da. There, there. There. Bit slow today, sorry. There. Yeah, I queen first and then he queens here. Then I go check here with the queen. Now, if he goes queen there, is that winning? Then I go check, king here. Maybe I should go king here. Okay, we have to try. It might be a draw, but we will see. No, there's no alternative in that position, but I was trying to work out all the way to the end. Okay, Kisan is swapping off here. We'll take that one off. Now, here, I have a piece down, but it's a bit unclear. Okay, he's gone rook here, trying to hold some blockade, but I think bishop f3 is now a wise choice, so he has no check. So let's start with that one. Okay, now I can make it a little bit easier to calculate. I've either got king here coming, or king here, or king here. One of these I'm sure is winning. Pawn, 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 king, pawn, 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 king. queen, queen. So I queen with his king here and his queen there. And then if I go queen here, check, I think he just about draws by playing not king here, and king here is winning, but king to this square. But I might... Oh, no, because then I've got mate. I've got check and checkmate. Okay, I think I'm winning. So here, 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 here queen, queen here, check. If king here, king b3, threatening checkmate, I'm winning. And if he goes king here, I go queen here, check, king here, queen b3, checkmate. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll see that one. Now this position, I think I go rook takes c2, winning. That was very interesting. I want to get back to that one now and see if I calculate that one correctly. This position, I'm now going to take as last pawn. Thank you. This position, my two knights. Let's get the other knight in there. Look at my knights. They're fantastic. Let's move that one in. I could also maybe win, actually, by this check. King here, and then the knight comes in. That might be sensible. Let's do that. Pick up the rook. Now, this one, bishop here. I want to get back to the ending. That was a fascinating ending. Now, if I'd move my rook without any care, he will check me. So I need to move my rook somewhere on this rank. So my idea did not work very well. So maybe just here now. Now, this position, let's check it out. So we'll see if my calculation is correct there. Now, here, I'm a piece down, but I've got some pawns, and his king is a little bit weak. So it's a bit unclear. This one, I thought I was doing incredibly well, but he's managed to get a blockade there to his credit. So I'm going to go rook here. Okay, he's threatening that pawn as well. I'll defend that one first, yeah? Okay, this one, let's push and see if I'm winning that ending as we calculated. And this one is king is weak, so let's try to win one more pawn, I feel. Rook here. Okay, now I just need to coordinate. Now I don't want to put the knight here because he has stalemate ideas. He obviously is going for cheapos, being a junior, but we won't allow that. Let's get the knight back to a nice central role. Okay, pawn here. This one is easily winning. Forgotten what colour. Okay, he's checked me. Now I think my king is safe there. Okay, so look, this is where I queen. Okay, this one. Easily winning. So he's going to queen as well. Let's have a look at that ending. Okay, we'll play out some more moves here. So he's queen. Now my idea here is check. If he goes king here, I go check and checkmate. If I go check and he goes king here, I go king b3 and it wins. So let's see. Right. Now probably I should actually just take this one now. Let's do that. Okay, this one, the knight can consolidate. Here, I will grab that pawn. Why not? This position, I'll grab the rook with check. This one's tough. This one is tough. Kisan's doing very well, keeping that knight on that good square. And that makes things very, very tough for me. I need to get my bishop out. Maybe I should try getting it out this way. Well, there's a big fork here, isn't there? Can I move my king in here? Well, we can try for a laugh. Now here, let's get my rook to h1. This one, I'm trying to open it up. Here should be quite easily winning. This is a nice tactic, followed by knight to b6 check. So we give that one a go. This one is good. Let's give him a check now. Here should be winning. Can I come in? He's got a check. I block the knight. Let's move the king nearer his king. He's sacrificed a pawn here, but I think this one should be winning. This one I've managed to break down his blockade, but he's got a lot of pawns. Now he's moved his king here. Now I've got the extra piece, but I need to get rid of that rook. Here, okay, he saw my threat. He's now preparing this one, so well done, Kisan. He's playing well. Not falling for any of my tricks. Okay, I'm going to move the knight there. And now, in this position, I want to just come and take this pawn, so maybe we should just arrange that. And now my opponent has somehow got some initiative here. I played this very badly, moving this bishop to this square. I realised as soon as I played that. But I can play pawn on, king here, and we can try something like, okay, let's try that one. This one easily winning. This one should now be winning because I'm going to break through. I've got the extra piece. And here, my bishops are looking good, but I don't know how good. His king's a little bit exposed, but again, maybe it's not enough. I think we've got to somehow... Okay, this is maybe the best way to pressurize this bishop and threaten that one. Here, okay, we're a piece up. This one easy. Oh, I've fallen for a little tactic there. Oh, Kisan, you're so tricky. And it's not just a tactic, it's checkmate. Oh, my words. By the way, my opponent resigned there. Oh, that's what happens when you're doing the simul and you take your eye off the ball. Thank you for the game, P. Nefyodov, who was, let's just see, Pavel. Thank you for the game, Pavel. And, okay, this one was still going on. We take there. What else? There's not many left now. And I've got totally tricked. What a move I fell into. I've put my king in a self-mate position. Oh, no. Thank you, Johnny Dangerous. You played a nice game against me there, Johnny Dangerous, so well done. And look what I've done here. I'm going to let him checkmate me. He's played rook takes c8. And I've lost control of this square. I'm lost, so I'm going to let him checkmate me. Well, let's make Kisan's day. Now, this is the ending I was talking about against the junior who's offered me 3 draws. You know when someone offers you so many draws, you've got to make them suffer. And I think now, after moving my king here, he is losing. Because he has no move. Right, anyway, cool. Hard work. Now, I was hoping this would be winning. Let's try. And around here, this is definitely winning. Just bring my king in. Let's bring the rook in. Okay, now my opponent's king is very weak, and I've got 3 pawns now. Okay, my opponent can certainly resign there. Now, here, I'm gonna... Oh, if I take here, full of tricks. Look, bishop here. So, I need to be a little bit careful here. Bishop takes here, check. I can go bishop f1. Okay, we'll do that. Sensible chess did checkmate me with the knight. That's probably something that Kisan's going to frame. Well done, Kisan. Well done, sir. I fell in straight into that one. Straight into that one. Now, my opponent has played queen here. And this is a lesson for all juniors who offer draws against grandmasters when they get into the ending. They have to learn the hard way and checkmate. There you go. Urgh. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, sir. Okay, I don't know why my opponent's doing that. This one, okay, it's got a check, but I think here, I was hoping there was no more checks. I'm missing a lot, though. Now, I need to get my rook in, but this is also tempting. Let's try to get the rook somewhere rolling. Now, easy, here, check, here, here. And, whoa, we caught up. I've only, you know... Whew, hard work, yeah? How many people won? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure we can have a look later. I know the answer is too many, basically. Too many. But anyone who beat me and drew with me gets a free DVD, so well done. Now, this is completely winning here. Let's get the knight to a better square. This one is probably a draw here. With correct play from both players. My opponent's king is a little bit weak, which has to be a little bit careful of. Now I'm just going to get the bishop somewhere solid. Now I have won the exchange here. I can actually even swap off. Let's try to get the rook. Oh no, I'm rook up. Can't even count now. Okay, now I think this is checkmate in 2 moves. Knight check and then either rook here or rook here. Okay, don't mind that game. It looks pretty easy. I mean, you know, there is a point surely when you're playing a Grandmaster and you're like 100 pieces down and you probably should resign. This one, okay. Now this is checkmate on this board, and that was another player, another junior offered me 3 draws. Why do juniors offer so many draws? Strange. Thank you for the game, Jerry Jungle. Zane, no more draw offers in future, please Zane. And this one I'm on loads of pieces up. I'm going to take that one. This one I seem to be quite a lot of pieces up as well. Let's not let his king get there. So I've got checkmate in 2 moves. Checkmate. That's very nice. Here it's starting to look quite dangerous for my opponent because my pieces are now activating. Loads of pieces up there. This position, I'm gonna, if I can, you know, it should be a draw. It should of course be a draw. I don't think I should lose because my king's so safe. Okay, we'll give him a check. Why not? Couple more results here. So in this one, my opponent resigned. Thank you for the game, Sans Book, who was David Lambert. Thank you. And another win in this position against. Okay, let's just find the name. How do I say that? Ray Luca. Thank you for the game. So there's only 3 games going on. Can I checkmate this king in some nice way? I don't think so. So I can win that bishop. Okay, we'll simplify. Let's take that one off. Okay, we go there. Now here we've got to go there. This one we'll go there. Oh, I got checkmate next move if my opponent's not careful. Here. Okay, 3 games. What's the time scenario? So my opponent's a very short time. I didn't realise how quickly I was moving actually. This is something when you're doing a simul you kind of lose track of. So it looks like the 15 games I've lost 4 of them. So quite a tough simul in the end. Quite a tough simul. And I suppose if we look at what's happening result wise, this one should definitely be a draw. Tempted to offer my opponent a draw here. I don't think my opponent should win. The king's too weak, and if I can win the A pawn, it can certainly be lost this position. I mean, I can try winning. We can try a little bit more with this move. I've got to remember every result I give away, I lose a DVD. So maybe I should, yeah, certainly be a bit more careful than I'm being. Now here, that is checkmate, so that's another one gone. Okay, thank you. Tax loss is Javia. This one, my opponents are now getting quite short of time in the last 2 games. This one, I've got 3 pawns, and it's just my opponent's king is so weak that I think I should be all right, and my king is so safe. Maybe I should start considering moving these pawns. So let's move that one. And my opponent's done the right thing now, trying to create some counterplay against my king. Good move. And I can take here, but after taking here, my opponent comes into e2 and gets at least a draw. So if I take here, my opponent will come here and get a draw. So this seems to be the right way for my opponent to play. Simplifying some pawns off as well. Well played. I mean, if you want to get this draw, that is. So okay, let's see if he wants a perpetual there. Now here, I wanted to play b3, so I will play b3. If queen takes, the rook can check and I win the queen. So if this one, I've got rook e4 check and I win the queen. And my pawn is suddenly becoming very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Thank you, Sans Book, for the game. It was some tough games today. Some of you guys played. You were very tricky Hammersmith crowd today. Tricky stuff. And we've got 2 positions going on where both my opponents getting a little bit short of time. Now I'm wondering what's happening here after takes, check, king here. I might be able to get a bishop to f2, so I have some chances to keep the pressure on my opponent. This one, I think, is getting very tough for Zerpet. Zerpet is... just trying to find Zerpet names. Aitor Perez. Okay, so my opponent's played a better move here, but now I have a couple of options, and maybe just this queen check is just very strong. So I think this is probably what I should have done last move. I'm either going to win the knight or win the queen, but now I have a pawn here. My rook is also coming to c2. So I expect that one is good, and look, my opponent's got a move in this game. Come on, boy! You get 30 seconds of move, so he should be okay. You should be okay with 30 seconds coming in. Okay, he's coming here. I think he should have taken there. This is a very risky decision to play. Now, I should probably improve my position by checking. And what I might do is win that pawn, and then I'm going to be 2 pawns up. Okay, so he's avoided that one. But I'm still going to try and consolidate with the idea of coming back here with a queen if need be. And this one is the only other one that I need to think of here. But what does my opponent play? If he goes to one of these two squares, then I can take the knight with check, or I can do the same. If he goes here, I take the queen, but I've also got rook c2 in all these positions, which is quite easily winning. Oh, Battersea Horses won 4-0. Okay, well that's a good result, Aldo. Who were they playing? Who were they playing? Okay, I'm going to actually take the knight first. Who were they playing? That's a good result. Nice result for the Battersea Horses. Well done, Battersea Horses. They did very well. Okay, now my opponent here is Andrew Cuff, who is on the verge of getting a draw, but I do have the extra pawn, so I feel like I should probably play on a little bit here. It should be a draw though. We'll keep the pressure on him. Okay, now this position is winning now because I've got this rook c2 idea coming in, which will be a nasty check. Here I've got a great deal of pressure on my opponent's position, and it could be quite a long ending because I might be winning another pawn at some point, but maybe even then it's not easy. Okay, let's now go rook c2 check. I'm using this idea, the crisscross kind of thing. They're playing Bon Accord A. I have no idea which team that is, Aldo. Do they have any good players, Bon Accord A? Who knows if they got any good players. Right, I think I expect resignation here, leaving one game left, which is Andrew Cuff, who's getting very short of time, but getting an extra 30 seconds each time, and he's fighting for a DVD, a free DVD. If he manages to hold, to draw this position, he will get a free DVD. Now I think I'm going to offer an exchange of queens. Now I don't know, probably should have kept the queens on, to be honest, but it keeps it a little bit simple. In the game above, my opponent resigned there. Very tough game, Zerpet. So Zerpet, who's Aitor Perez, unlucky there. He put up a very good fight. So there's just one more game left, and this is against Andrew. So I don't know how many games I lost in this. Maybe I lost loads. Who knows? And my opponent's got a bit of a blockade at the moment, and I'm not sure how I improve my position. How do I improve this position? Can I improve? Okay, well let's go here. I think it's just a draw. The extra pawn is pretty irrelevant here. So I might offer the draw soon. So what was the team today, Aldo? Who did the Battersea Horses have playing in the match today? Anyway, back to this game as well. I mean, I don't see how I'm going to win this one. I think it is a draw, and with the increment, it could go on forever. So I'm feeling, well, let's see if my opponent loses on time. Don't look at your clock. 3, 2, 1. Has he actually lost on time? Oh wow, that's unfortunate because I was about to offer a draw there. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm like, well, I'll take the win. That means less free DVDs I give away. Well, unlucky there, Andrew. I think you just forgot about your time. This should be a draw here if you just maybe just move your knight backwards and forwards. I can't see any way to do it. So that to me looks like a draw. Just move the knight backwards and forwards. That's a DVD save. I saved the DVD there. Phew. So thank you for the game, Andrew, and thank you everyone from Hammersmith Chess Club. I'm drinking a Henry Weston, and now that I'm done, and I'm going to go and get one more, and I'm going to sit in the garden for a little bit. I'm very lucky to have a garden here, small garden, so very, very nice. And I certainly wouldn't call that a dirty flag, Ugo. There's not much I could do there. I mean, all he had to do was make a move and he'd get an extra 30 seconds. The final score, I think, was 11-4, so I was going for a 15-0, but some of the players played very well. What was the best game? One of the best games was, that dragon. I think one of the juniors, who was it, who beat me very, I'd say, easily? It was Sloppy Isle. Kumar beat me very well in the dragon. There you are, Sloppy Isle. You win a DVD. To claim your DVD, email me at this address and tell me what DVD you want to get from the collection. It has to be a downloadable, not a course, a DVD, and I'll send it over to you. Well done to all the Hammersmith players. Well done to everyone. We can have a look at that pawn ending very quickly. That was quite interesting. If I can just remember which one it was. Was it this one? Nope. Let me just one last look at this before we go. It might have been, yeah, it was this one. This ending here is actually a very good. This is where my opponent offered me a draw. This is a very good puzzle question. This is a really good way to calculate, because in king and pawn endings there's only one line of thought. You don't branch out into many variations because there's not much material on the board. And I think here we worked out that when I queen and bring the queen back here, it's going to be checkmate. So the line is pretty forcing. It was in this position. Well, after king f5, there's only one line my opponent can try, and that's moving the king and pushing the pawn. And I worked out in that case, I will queen the pawn, and it will be I will queen, he will queen with the king on g7. And then I have this queen e7 move that wins. So for example, let's see this happen. So we both queen. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do that again. Excuse me. Stupid mouse. So we're both going to queen. And now it's my move. And with this check here, it's actually winning. Even though it looks like a draw, because his king is so stuck in the corner, it's bad. And if you play king to this square, I have check, king here, queen here, checkmate. And if he goes as he did in the game, king here, then this is a well-known position where white has no moves to survive. And this is losing. Do you think there was a draw there? Did Mary Hatman say? There's no way to stop this kind of checkmate now, or this checkmate here. So whatever white plays, it's a loss. I think this was losing, yeah? Like here. He has no choice at all, yeah? If he goes king f7 here. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. My king is far too close here. So for example, check here. I can get the same sort of position. Check. If he ever goes here, it's very simple because I go check and mate. And in this position, if he ever goes to this square or the other square, then king to this square wins. I mean, here I get a tempo up on the game, and this is winning in actual fact. Yeah, definitely winning. So interesting. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go and have a beer and chill out for a little bit. A long day, and be streaming again on Sunday for quite a long time. So we're going to try it. Aldo, if you can help me get David to join in the stream. I think we're going to have Adam Hunt streaming as well, and maybe some other players to come in to help me out. That's a charity stream, so we're going to try to raise some cash for some good causes then. Cheers. See you later. Have a good night. Goodbye.